5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
All right,
Level
so
up. Level up. Level up. Level up. Level up.
we
What's
are
up,
going
y'all?
live. Welcome to More to Discuss. I'm your host, Don Flyer, here with my beautiful and lovely co-host, the Tone.
John.
And it's birthday day. It's birthday celebration turn up, pre, mid, birthday. We already just started.
Birthday Tabernacle show.
We done knocked that down already.
818. Shout out to Kendall Jenner.
Keep saying knocked you down.
You dare say anything about
I'm not gonna say shit about the top. The top is cool. But welcome to the show, y'all. It's birthday time.
Woo!
My birthday was yesterday.
My birthday's tomorrow. So we decided to go ahead and throw the show right in the middle of the two so that you guys can celebrate with both of us and the essence between the betweens.
And for the first time, we are together
in the flesh.
In the same white people house.
Wow.
You know?
Usually it's two. Will we be in the same white people house? Would it be two different
we literally
parts
broke into
of the house?
Same white person house.
But now we're in the same house together.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoy it.
How dope is that?
Take a shot.
I mean,
shots to that. Shots to that.
Yes.
Shots.
You taking your shot at the bottom?
No.
All right.
You sure?
Yeah.
You sure?
Oh, wow. And I didn't even finish my shot because we've been doing this shit all day. But look, we're in the flesh, man. How is this for you?
It has honestly been a journey.
Hey, it's crazy, right? Long time.
Past 2 days have been wilder than you can ever imagine. Emotionally, it's like, wow. Mentally, it's like, wow. So it's really just like, wow. Like,
yeah.
It's my dad, like.
And I'm here in the flesh, right? Like, that's crazy. And we put something on tape for y'all yesterday. Well, we filmed something yesterday.
Yes, we were off live, but we were still on the films because we got a lot of good stuff coming for y'all after this trip together. Mm-hmm. So stay tuned for the future, shows. So today, since we do not have our lovely producer, we do not have our lovely producer.
No theme song.
We have to navigate. And I just want y'all to know, y'all girls is wrong, dead wrong, for saying I can't eat what's that? Cheesecake Factory?
Cheesecake Factory, yeah.
Cheesecake Factory as a first date?
Yeah.
That is a nice place to go to get some food.
I feel any place I take you to on the first date should be cool.
I'll take
Pockets is about.
I'll take like all the stuff they had. They had like basic good shit like Applebee's, Chili's, like cheesecake, bro. Especially the factory is crazy.
Cheesecake.
You stepping that bitch, you feel like you going back to the Roman times. Like they got the high ceilings and the domes with the nice paint on the walls and stuff at the top. Got the angels floating around you and shit, all mystical and shit. And you talking about that's not a nice place to eat. All the dim light, the never ending bread.
So from what I understand, though, it started from my man not opening the door, like doing all the gentlemanly shit that gentlemen are supposed to do on a date.
Okay.
And she topped it off with the culmination of it to do all this and be taking a bitch to the Cheesecake Factory.
But why is that? Like she's supposed to be pulling up
to like if he went to Ruth Chris or some like Noble or some bullshit, I wouldn't have to open the door.
No, but the first
that what that means?
I'm sorry. I'm not about to spend all that money on the first date.
If you got the dough.
I don't even know if I like you. So you're lucky if you're not at McDonald's.
Okay, but suppose that's just my taste. Suppose I got the dough, and since I had the dough and I tasted fucking Nobu, I don't want to go back to Chili's. So I'm taking you to Nobu because I'll fuck with Nobu. But it's saying that to say that, bitch, you think you deserve it? Or like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
But what have you given me? Not to say you have to give something to receive something, but like energy wise, like you want me to take you to this nice place, you want me to do all these things,
or just who the hell are you not to be grateful?
Do all this, and you just nasty. You think I want to do nothing like that for you? Like what?
Who the hell are you not to be grateful? You ain't got to be eating.
Cheesecake Factory is nice. Like
you could have just went and sat in the car.
First of all, we could have just pulled up to the drive-thru and got some biggie bags and sat in the car and smashed the fries.
That's great.
And then what?
Then she'd have been mad.
Now you even more mad because we didn't even get out the car. Now I'm not outside the car. You're not recording me from outside the car. You recorded me from inside the car.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this nigga up in here with the biggie bag.
And you could have been doing that shit from a bus stop, stupid bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck is wrong with
because in real time, I didn't have to pick up my car or nothing.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Though, like, how crazy is that?
Because a first date, we really should be meeting at the spot for real. If you really want to talk about it, you pulling up in your car, I'm pulling up in my car. So the fact that I even picked you up by 7, took you
and brought you back to where I started off with you at. Like, you ain't complaining about being left.
Because bitch, hold on. Because you making videos about Cheesecake Factory. I'm like, just get out. Come on, let's see how it is. And she got out and I walked my ass around the car and got in and locked the door and filmed her ass and pulled off. Bitch, you're a joke. Now you stepped up here.
She's been making videos about how to get the fuck home hitchhiking. Fucking with me.
Yeah. Same here. Same here.
Shit, right?
Because my thing is like, why would you do that?
Who are you not to be grateful, bitch? You getting took somewhere by somebody who actually cares.
You don't even know this nigga. It's the first date.
Period.
It's the first date. He don't have to care about you. Really, what he could have did was bought you a bottle of 818. Chilled out the crib, got you drunk, you slid in them drawers. He didn't have to take you out.
Netflix and chill, bitch. Netflix and chill.
Y'all could have watched the new Chucky series. He could have got them cakes.
Right quick. Mm-hmm. Don't even finish.
Didn't even get into the first episode.
15 minutes to the first episode.
What are you talking about? Niggas is clapping. Y'all still watching? No.
Crazy.
But I took my time to get nice, take you out, and you're not even thankful. And I just like the generation of women that's like that is ruining it.
When did that happen?
It's real. I can't even tell you though.
Be happy to catch a movie
because I'm very thankful.
What the fuck is that?
So I don't know at what. Like, I don't know, because I'm still part of the thankful generation. Like, any and everything. Like, I don't care if it's the smallest thing.
I like the thankful generation.
That's so nice. But
I feel like they appreciate
you like anything. So it's like, if you're gonna go out your way and do anything for me, I'm like, wow, you don't have to do that. So for somebody to be in somebody else's car, you're recording me from my car.
From my whip though.
From my car. That is my gas to pick you up. Girl. No, because who raised you?
There you go. Bam. Bingo. One time. Who the fuck? What, how were you raised? Who raised you to be such a selfish, greedy person?
One whole time you can't even afford to eat that cheesecake.
Man, he taking you out. That's like, I mean.
If it was that serious, though, she could have also picked the date.
I don't know.
If it was that serious to you, why you didn't pick the place? Why you didn't say, hey, I want to go here? Why didn't say, or why you ain't driving yourself? Because, baby, guess what? I wouldn't have to take you nowhere. You could get in your car and you drive the fuck off and be gone.
We meet where you want to be met at. Because I'm pretty sure if you'd hit my nigga with some options, he'd probably be like, all right, for sure. I'll meet you there.
Choose something different. He's like, let me just take it to the factory. That's a nice place. Me personally, I would love to go to Cheesecake Factory because, nigga, you get some good food. Then you get the cheesecake. The cheesecake is the real winner there. Who don't like cheesecake, bitch? Like, what are you talking about?
The factory.
And it's the factory, so that's gonna be probably the best cheesecake you ever get. Like, man, you at the factory, nigga, for cheesecake, right?
How they make that shit?
And you're mad? You're angry? Girl, please get your life. Like, and for the women that's watching, and I feel like if y'all do feel like that is a thing, I don't think that is a thing. I do not agree with you.
I don't either.
I don't think it's cute. Because that nigga really could have took her to like
any old where,
Jack in the Crack and just chilled on her.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you could have just got $2 tacos, bitch.
So but look
and chill.
So but look, right?
No,
so I know you have a certain sect of women who hold themselves to a certain standard and they're trying to get to a certain point in life.
Okay.
By their pussy. And I can understand that. Your hustle is your hustle. I feel you for sure. But bitch, you didn't have to take this date. First of all, like
you already want me to pay for the coochie. Now you mad about what I'm trying to feed the coochie. Now look, listen. Look at bring a pack of noodles and some graham crackers, bitch.
Hustle on.
Get over yourself.
If you got $1 billion pussy, go get that $1 billion for sure.
Ooh. Okay.
You gotta take
it. You know what I do that.
You gotta take the right steps, bitch. When you take the wrong ones, you can't complain when you fucking up.
And I just think that's simply what it is. Like, You mad that you didn't set those boundaries? Because I ain't gonna lie. Now there's a such thing as that. If you know you're dealing with somebody of a certain stature, and you know, okay, if he can afford certain things, why didn't you suggest if this is something that you're more so into? This should have been a conversation that was had before. What is the point of you embarrassing that person? Even if you're the kind of person that likes nicer things, because that's okay as well.
Right.
However, you don't embarrass a person that's trying to do something nice for you. You can have that conversation prior to the date, like, hey, if you're gonna take me out somewhere, I would prefer to go to one of these 5 places. Just because I just want to see, you know, and really interact with you and be somewhere in a nice atmosphere where we can actually talk and get to know each other. Da, 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 da. That's a nice way to approach something like that.
Or you can just shut the fuck up, enjoy the food, and talk about all that shit later in the text.
But how? But that's disrespectful too, because it's like,
but I mean,
you just spend my money,
but at least you're not
wasting my time. No, still though, because you spent my money, wasting my time, and you just ungrateful as fuck. So now I'm even mad that I even took your little ugly ass.
Right. And ungrateful is ungrateful for sure, but respecting somebody is different. At least you're not blasting the nigga.
True.
After he didn't go through all this.
But what if you still did that just after the date?
Yeah, as long as you know.
And instead of posting him, she's just posting a text messages. This bitch ass nigga just took me to cheesecake and thought it was gonna be okay to cheesecake this pussy.
Right. I mean, right. I mean, that is the thing.
He thought he was gonna hit because he spent $105 on the bill.
On some food. No, but look. Well, again, bitch, you didn't have to take the date.
She didn't have to take the date. So true, so true, so true. However, she did, and she's an ungrateful one. Whoever you are.
What I wanted to say was this though, due to the wonders of motherfucking the internets, that shit backfired on them monkey ass.
That's why I said because it's like you sound dumb as hell, my mom.
Sorry for what the fuck I said. They trying to chat bot.
No, that was you. Get out of here.
They trying to chat bot.
That's what happened.
See, mess with the chat bots.
They trying to get you.
They trying to get us. They ain't getting us stuff. They trying. But yeah, though, back to the point. Quit setting yourself up for failure and stupidity, women. Know the fucking people you working with. If you ain't been to no motherfucking...
So wait, see that escort?
I don't know. But if you ain't been to no motherfucking games to hit on a little basketball player, don't be expecting that.
Baby, because honestly, if you was dealing with a basketball player, you want a nigga that got money like that, go get that.
That's what I'm saying.
Don't be dealing with that nice young man that just thought Cheese Factory was something nice. Because it is nice.
Don't waste your time.
You just ungrateful.
Fucking with average ass niggas when you expecting high end shit.
But she's average though. Like she wasn't even cute. This ain't no bitch that look like Beyonce. Bless you. That's out here giving.
Oh yeah, no, she definitely wasn't.
You weren't even that cute to even be doing all of that.
She was like some TGI Friday pussy, pretty much. Like
TGI.
I mean that too, but I mean just because I like to go out a little bit. Spread the wealth, live around a little bit. She could have got some TGI Friday, maybe some Outback.
No, I would never eat that whole thing.
Not even no young Olive Garden.
Nope.
One time.
She don't deserve endless pasta, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, like what you mean?
Endless pasta.
She can't get no red lobster. She don't deserve the endless shrimp.
Or the breadsticks.
She don't deserve the breadsticks or the cheddar biscuits, nigga.
Basically, is what we're trying to say.
She don't deserve Cheesecake Factory, and that's why I guess she didn't want to be there because she don't deserve it. He should have took her ass to McDonald's. Short story long.
Right. But I mean, just in raising your kids to being grateful. I mean, whoever her parents is, I'm not trying to like shit on y'all.
I'm trying to shit on y'all.
I need to check her on some real shit.
Your daughter's trash.
She's way different than this. Just a little bit. So act like it.
You should have did better. That's how
I'll be advocating for not shitting on parents, but my daughter, obviously.
I don't have no sympathy for parents because y'all been here forever and y'all watch this girl and y'all can do shit too.
Yeah, she's raised under y'all tutelage. That's crazy.
I just feel like being grateful, like you said, it comes down from the parents. Like I just like she was like her whole life. Like her mama bought her some birthday. She'd be like, I don't like this color. Like she just gives me that energy. Like her mama bought her a Barbie dream house. She's like, I don't like it. Hey, glass. What bitch all they had was white. Better color this bitch me.
So what if we the motherfuckers that's feeding into our whole little evil ass plan of clout? Like she did this shit specifically to get this kind of response. Because she had to know that shit wasn't gonna go the way she thought it was gonna go.
I mean, you're a genius. I'm still gonna cuss you out. Because why are you ungrateful? And I don't know, I guess I just don't like that because there's a lot of people that don't even get that. People be in relationships for like 15 years
for real.
And don't even get a flower, don't get a pickup, don't get a baby, get dressed, I'm gonna take you out. It's people that don't even get that bare minimum. So to know like someone take their time out their day to give you that bare minimum, and it's just
and it's gonna be appreciated. It's crazy.
Like, please. Just me, mate. Just me, literally.
I feel appalled for her parents, but I'm not her parents, so I can't talk shit. At the end of the day, you need to do better, baby. You know what I'm saying? You need to do better.
I hope don't nobody procreate with that girl, because them kids gonna be nasty.
They gonna be raised up hella wrong. Yeah. So bam. Now 2. So look, do we have a topic 2? Because I want to say this. We got off. Coming to Georgia has been splendid. I was able to get my Waffle House on.
Yes, how was that?
It was cool. I ate a lot of that shit last night, and I woke up hella full still. That shit was crazy.
That's good. Thanks to you.
I gotta go back and get a grip bowl. I could have, but I got the hash brown bowl instead.
Work your way around.
There's a lot of good shit happening over there. Right now. And then my man Young Tay, shout out, you know what I'm saying? He hit me to the fact that that's like the gentrified bougie area. I need to find a more blacker Waffle House establishment within the great Savannah area. So I'm gonna be gunning that down too. So I want a black Waffle House. Because none of the patrons that was patroning the Waffle House were black. 2 black people came in, a black woman and a black guy came in while I was there. But all the rest of the people that were there were like white. And I see that because we in like where all the hotels and shit is, like right by the airport.
It's on right down here down the street. We're gonna get you some.
Yeah, so he was telling me that, you know, I might want to check that out because it's different. So I want to see what that difference is. But other than that, Savannah's been pretty dope. I want to go see Saltine.
We're gonna go see that.
Want to see it. And y'all got the tallest IMAX theater screen out here. At least that's what the sign said.
Yeah, we didn't see about that.
It said that shit on my hotel. I mean, by my whole, by my
So that movie that was like,
hey, that's what they say. It's larger, so I wonder what's playing on it. I gotta look that up.
See, is it an IMAX? We'll look at that.
Yeah, hell yeah. Why would it not be?
Salton. Last, I think, that was Final Destination 5 that I seen in 3D. That shit was crazy. Like 3D IMAX.
Oh, Final Destination 5.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
3D
Final
IMAX.
Destination. The whole Final Destination film
thing.
Yeah, thing is like dope. Like that.
So what I did was I got the whole set, like all 6 of the movies, and I watched them front to back. And do you know it is a full circle?
Yeah. Okay. So
it is a full, like the first movie is the last movie, like how the first movie starts and how the last movie ends.
Right. So
I'm not like,
I didn't watch that in totality like you did, but I watched them all in pieces, right?
Yeah.
And then I watched this YouTube like roundup, and I was like, "Nigga, death is crazy." Like death don't be getting a motherfucker.
You cheat that bitch.
Oh, it's gonna come back for you, nigga. It's gonna come get you.
She gonna show you how to be.
You may get a couple days, a week or something, but it's gonna come back for you.
Yeah.
In the craziest of ways, nigga.
Bro, it was literally for me. My favorite shit I would like never forget was the one shower scene where the boy was standing at his sink and then the toilet just randomly starts like in the water just goes towards the shit. I'm like, bro, there's no way. Yeah. He literally steps back, slips, falls on the thing, and it's like freak accident shit.
So they were saying about that in the roundup that death as an entity won't leave anything up to chance past the first time. The first time it was all about, you were supposed to die because of your time.
Right.
the second time he try to get you, he gonna make sure it happens.
Like, it doesn't matter, and it's gonna look so crazy.
Yeah, he's gonna make sure you got, even if you got to manipulate the shit around you to make sure it happens.
And it was so wild. Like, I'm just like,
yeah, that shit was nuts.
Like, I need to crack the code to mortality because this nigga ain't no joke. Look, the nigga ain't no joke.
So in line, low key with the same shit with the Saw series. Like, it may not be full circle, but it is the type of thing that you got to pay attention to because it's all like one big ass puzzle.
All connected, yeah.
It's like all one big ass puzzle, and that shit is.
That's why I'm ready to see 10 because I feel like it really, really like
just gonna bring it together, right? That's
I'm so exactly what I feel about
it, and I'm willing. I'm like anxious to see what Chris Rock fucking really being a bitch because
he's probably gonna be one of the people that's trying to save their life.
Everybody who was in the Saw series have an integral role in the people who play the Jigsaw character.
Yes.
So I wonder what, because they reveal everybody past and shit except for the people in
Spider-Man. And it's crazy how they do stuff, like the littlest things that people don't even be thinking about. Like, I did that? Like, bro, yes, you did.
But you never know who you offend. Mm-hmm. You never know who watching you, who's pissed off about the shit you do, and the shit that they plan on doing about it. Mm-hmm. And that's what I learned about the Saw series. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like you okay, so like of course. Niggas ain't finna be like, because we're not bad people, so we ain't finna be out there just outwardly disrespecting motherfucker, whatever.
No.
But that one time you did slap that young 11-year-old nigga, somebody watched that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That was my little cousin.
That shit, nigga.
That was my little cousin. You hit on the bike, remember? I was in college. I was drunk. I don't give a fuck.
Who give a fuck? You fuck around, wake up in a trap around this bitch.
Straight trapped, homie.
Straight trapping this bitch.
Straight trapped, homie.
Wow. The man is back.
The Mackers is backers. And he's in the room.
What up?
What up?
In the room. Hey.
Happy birthday to y'all.
Thank you. Happy birthday to us. Happy birthday to us.
Are you guys enjoying the More to Discuss meetup?
Oh man,
it is.
Y'all been having more to discuss?
Yeah, man, we've been discussing all types of stuff. Like I was telling you earlier, we got into it a little bit yesterday for an hour to see how much we can film and put into a fucking email to send. Yeah, to see how big a file we can send. That was pretty much the mission for yesterday. Though we ended up getting to some cool conversations during that whole mission of discovery. You know what I'm saying? Because we filmed it on her computer, off her laptop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about the trip, man. I don't give a damn about the filming, the content.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
join y'all, shit.
That's what led to the filming, though. The whole trip, us being lit. Yeah, man, we've been lit since. Well, I seen her, but I've been lit since I got off the plane. Fuck with Young Tech.
Yeah.
And yeah, even taking me to smoke shops out here and stuff.
Just seeing shit.
Yeah, man. And I'm in her dwelling. This is crazy. Home court advantage in the building.
Chillin'.
I didn't even know her brother was coming to join the festivities, so we got young Demond in the building too.
He over there sleep.
We
partied him out fresh out the plane, so that was a thing.
Jet lag kicked him in his ass.
Got that jet lag on his ass, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's right.
But yeah, man, we on this. We didn't already talked about Cheesecake Factory, girl. We was talking about Saltine while you pulled up, but we would love your thoughts.
What would you take on
Cheesecake Factory, girl?
Huh?
So we would love your thoughts on the Cheesecake Factory, girl. Cause she's a. I don't like it.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
I was telling Nunn last night when I talked to him on the phone that I had a kind of a different take because I ended up kind of seeing the whole shit, right? As opposed to just the viral part, right?
Okay.
And let me see if I can find this. the thing about it is that, from my perspective, it seems like not only did the chick get a whole lot of, a whole lot of pushback and a lot of clowning,
as she deserves.
But also, I think that people were kind of portraying her as the person who, one of them chicks that I said that and that's what I meant and woo woo, you know what I'm saying, and kind of standing behind that, coupled with the fact that right on the heels of last week's video, there was this list that came out on Twitter or whatever. Yeah, saying all the different places that Black women in particular, didn't want to be taken on a first date.
Yeah, all my favorite food places up there though. Yeah, like, why would I want to eat at these places? They're good. Like what?
Yeah, the list was some bullshit, right? The list was totally bullshit.
Like, come on, stop playing. Be serious, please.
But what I wanted to say was that I have went and watched, not only did I watch the whole video with old girl, that the video that she did in the car, but I also watched the interview that she did with the guy that she had went on a date with, or went on a date with, and an interviewer named Kevin Wesley. Shout out to Kevin Wesley. And I kind of got a different perspective. I kind of thought that she was a little bit more contrite than what we gave her credit for in social media and in our hot takes. But here, check this out. Check out the video.
What's wrong with it?
Let's see if I can put this up here right quick. All right, this how it start off when they rolling up the Cheesecake Factory.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I'm just talking to my girls.
So she's on live with her following, whatever it is that she does. She's some kind of content creator or another.
Mm-hmm.
Female empowerment, that type of thing.
Let me just get the door for you.
Okay.
Oh.
He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes.
Would you want me to open the door for you?
Look.
Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory.
Now watch him flip it.
This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
Because she figured she was clowning.
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
So she starts off thinking that she fixing to check him and put him in his place by being cheap,
okay,
and not respecting, her beauty, womanhood, whatever.
Let's talk about it. About it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date? Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. Mm-hmm. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well. Right?
Not do that.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I went into this date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, to respect you.
Watch the flip.
To pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but
you've been pretty nice, but
that's what I'm saying.
on the other hand,
Hold
have
on,
certain
hold on.
expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Now you
well,
gonna tell her.
like even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay,
Yeah,
But you want me to spend money on you?
respect that. I can respect that. When
Well, check this, Tootie. So here, I want to stop it right there, right? And this is a very important point, right? A very big distinction between how men feel and how women think, right? So when he says, well, damn, I was trying to escort you to the car, you wouldn't even grab my arm, put your hand on my arm.
Yeah, she wouldn't embrace you.
And her immediate response was, I don't know you like that, right?
Yeah, it's too soon.
Hold on a sec, you guys.
And if it's too soon for that, then you don't think it's too soon for my pocket, bitch?
But okay. So, and even in that fact, bitch, you cute and all that shit. Yeah, but what that matter? Bitch, you getting.
I'm not even gonna lie to
You're
you.
being protected. You're being respected. You're being treated like the queen that you are.
That's your type.
My bad, you guys. My nephew was locked out the gate. So here's the disconnect, right?
Well,
So from her perspective, what he is saying to her doesn't have any validity because her response is, well, nigga, I don't know you like that. But what he's saying to her that she's not getting is that, look, from the minute that you said that you would go out on a date with me, go out in public, right? It becomes my responsibility to protect you, right? To provide for you, and more importantly, to protect you.
Yes.
Right? To the extent that, I might have to put my life on the line for you if a situation arises.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't know you from a can of paint. Not only that, right? When I extend my arm for you, you know what I'm saying, to hold on to, that is I'm giving you the opportunity to show me, or to exhibit that you feel safe with me, that you are actually relying on me to, provide you protection and comfort and whatever the fuck it is that I'm supposed to be doing. And the minute that you reject that, because it's a very simple gesture, it's not like I'm asking to put my tongue down your throat or nothing, right? The minute that you with some independent womanhood shit, then what you telling me is that I'm not necessary. I'm not necessary at all, right? And therefore, I'm not appreciated if I'm not necessary. So
that's for sure.
I got to your apartment to pick you up. You didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
we're not there
yet. Okay. And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself all made
up. There's nothing wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Right.
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at my planner where we were gonna go.
Look at where we were gonna go.
See, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See, I specifically told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs.
I understand.
For an hour, right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late, and like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my.
Frank, what do I always say? A good reason for bad behavior is called what? A fucking excuse.
Excuse, bro. That's it.
And that is not possible.
And that's why I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
Right.
I'm still willing to do.
I would say so. What do you say to that?
If we're late, I told you twice.
It wasn't that.
An hour.
We literally left your place at the time the reservation was supposed to be.
That's
I specifically said 4 because maybe we could get there
at this point
early And
in my
you have some
estimation,
time
she
to get to
really
know
just
each other
trying to save
probably
face
there.
for her
And while we're
audience.
So
discussing
she can
But
do.
she really
waiting
doesn't.
for a
She
resume.
understands
We
what
can
he's
still get
saying.
to know each other. Isn't there another restaurant you can call that, like, the
No.
equivalent to that? I mean,
I
you
literally
don't
just said,
understand. Look at me. I cannot go in the Cheesecake Factory.
Why not?
there's nothing wrong with
I will die. That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Listen, as I said, I have very specific certain
This
expectations.
bitch don't
Yeah.
even eat.
I can tell it's
Wait,
not
man, this
gonna
bitch
be
eats TV dinner.
Yeah, shit,
And
right?
she's talking about
for each other.
she gonna try from
So
cheesecake.
respectfully,
Get
I'm
hamburgers
gonna just drop you off.
and her kids.
I
Cause
don't
she
know
got
who did that.
I'm up.
So you just want to call it a night?
yep, peace, bitch.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't there some kind of compromise or something? Ladies, can you believe this?
Yes.
I'm sorry, y'all.
She's still fronting for the gram.
He's
But
out of the parking space.
if I don't feel respected, I am not gonna go through with the rest of the day.
Well,
You want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? You get that action. And get some lovely
I mean, you
cheesecake.
want this place anyway, right?
I mean,
You don't want this place?
I understand that I was late. I understand that. I understand that I could have been a bit more cooperative.
Yeah.
You made some good points. That's why I'm
So-
willing to compromise.
Here,
Are you sure you want to go?
let me translate. Let me translate for that. Let me translate that for y'all. That was sister speak for you right, my nigga, my bad.
Right. My bad. My
Close
bad.
you gonna get. Right?
The thing
How
is, she
close
thought
you gonna
because
Go home?
can I just be honest?
I don't have a lot of rules. I don't have
Because
a
of his
lot of
race, his
expectations
demeanor,
for a first date.
she thought that you
I've
could be
already
able to
said that.
talk to him like he was crazy
You've broken
and
it.
treat him like
Oh,
a
my
certain
God.
way. When she
I'm
see
sorry.
that he can respectfully get her in check, she's like, "Oh shit, I'm about to miss out on everything by being a dumbass and running my mouth." Like,
right.
and that's just one of those things. Women, that's one, like being a woman. To be honest, that's one of the things I hate more than anything is the fact of manipulation they try to use over on certain races or certain men that are more soft spoken or more chill, because you think that because I won't smack you with your shit, I won't get you together. I don't gotta beat the fuck out you to let you know, bitch, I'm not about to deal with your bullshit.
Right. Because when he backed up out that joint, that bitch, her
She
whole
said,
energy.
well, I get what you were saying, so I'm willing to compromise. Are you sure you want to leave? Yes. Because if you think I'm going to sit here and do anything with you, you're...
My nigga probably pulled up in Tesla or something nice, like she knew she
that
had
is
it.
Do you see the infinity loop on
the... She probably
the
knew
sun
she had
on
one.
that bitch never ends.
Man,
Like, what are you talking
She
about?
probably knew she had one and talked herself right up out of that shit, trying to be cool for the gram. Nigga.
Weirdo.
All that shit was for the gram, bro. If she just enjoyed herself, I'm pretty sure her whole little following
Yeah,
would
why
have
are you
felt good.
even... Oh, my thing is that you're on first day. Why are you even on live, bro?
Because she's doing it for the gram. And in that fact, okay. Like he said, I wanted to talk about it in front of everybody. Them too. He know what's happening this nigga in these times too. You know what I'm saying? He in these times too. What is this?
Part of the interview. This is part of the interview. This is them 2 weeks later, a week later.
So wait, did them going on a date, was that like on some like dating show shit?
No.
That was just some natural organic shit.
I can't hear it.
Yeah. And so now old boy right here found them and interviewed them separately and then now together. But this is the together interview after, you know what I'm saying? After the shit went viral.
But the sound is off.
Huh?
There's no sound to the video.
No, I'm looking for a provider.
Disagree with what he was saying. Now you had a definitely a different opinion before he gave you his mind, right? But you seemed very receptive to it. Can you explain to me kind of what you were thinking and how you saw him in that video? Because he's saying they took him in a negative light. What do you think?
Well, yes, I think once we had the conversation, I could see my role in the conflict.
Okay. Okay.
Let's back up a little bit. To be fair, I mean, I was always raised that the man is supposed to cater to you. I mean, you're courting me, so court me. That means wherever I want to go, you take me.
Absolutely.
Whatever I want, you buy me. That's courting. You know, I'm
That's
looking
dope.
for a provider. So,
You're looking.
but after the conversation, I could see how there was a lot of
Okay.
in that exchange.
Absolutely.
I was definitely very self-centered, and I can appreciate if I do want someone to provide for me, I at least gotta be a little bit nice.
Absolutely.
At
Okay.
least a little bit.
Okay, great. So now I ask you this. Based on your idea of dating before your conversation with Jay, how did you grow up? Who also thinks that way? I'm sure you have friends who think that way. I've heard it a lot.
I mean, everybody. I mean, that's what the man's, he's supposed to be the provider.
Absolutely.
So,
boyfriend provider.
Beautiful.
I'm not gonna get mad because he took me to
be treated.
Taco Loco to get some Mexican food. I'm not gonna be mad because he chose to take me there to have shirts versus taking me to fucking Nobu to have shots. Like, what the fuck, bitch? What are you talking about? It's the gesture. He didn't have to take his time, nor spend his gas, nor spend his money to come pick you up. Wait an hour. He waited an hour. Waited an hour. And I'm sorry. Call me impatient. You got 15 minutes, bitch. And I'm leaving. I'm not staying for an hour.
I think every 20.
I'm not.
So you better than me. By 5 minutes, you better than me.
15 minutes, babe, and I'm out of there. Because here's my thing. We planned this date.
And
we talked about this.
Yeah.
We talked about this. Nigga, you had all day, nigga. You know all day up until 4 p.m. what was going on. You chose to take an extra hour. Fuck the reservation. Okay, cool. I'm still gonna take you somewhere.
Still make
but
sure
it's
you
not
pay
gonna be the reservation.
Yeah.
And then you're embarrassing me on live screens. Talking to me crazy. Like I'm not a man. Like I'm not a man, but you want me to court you?
All on the ground, bro.
You want me to treat you?
And he did. But he did.
But she can't respect him as a man. I just feel like it was just a whole bunch of disrespect going on in the whole situation.
Low key,
like,
that's how I feel.
He's doing all these different things. And then as soon as they pulled up, cheesecake. It was still got out and said, "Oh, let me open the door."
Ladies, what do you know about this? Cheesecake Factory. Plus, but look though, if you splurge all the bullshit on the first date, what do you expect the second date to be, bitch? Like, what do we got to ascend
We're
from
going
here?
down,
bitch. Man, we got to work.
Baby, I'm gonna take you to the 5-star. Then, bitch, we're going to Applebee's.
I think it all kind of comes back down to, you know, shit that we used to talk about on the pond, right? In terms of these unrealistic expectations that, you know, sometimes women have for themselves, you know, what looks good on paper, and then that manifest destiny shit. There was a real interesting part of this of the actual interview, right, where the dude Kevin Wesley, he went into his Kevin Samuels bag, right? So old girl was saying, you know, what we heard her say, you know, on a couple of different occasions, that she's a beautiful woman and she's supposed to be treated like this, like that. And these are the things that are expected of a man when dealing with a woman like her, right? And so kind of when you looking at them in the interview, you realize that, you know, she's quite a bit taller than, you know, the guy that she was trying to date. So dude, you know, he didn't ask how tall old boy was. He asked her, well, how tall are you, if you don't mind me asking? She says she's 6'1", right? Dude says, well, how do you feel about dating people that are shorter than you? And she said that, to be honest, I never date anyone shorter than me. I generally don't give you a chance unless you have me at least by 2 inches or better. And then dude broke down the stats and he was like, okay, so you 6'1", you talking about somebody 6'3". Men 6'3" represent 2.3% of the worldwide population, right? So you losing out on 97.7% of men, right? Just men in general. You won't even give them a chance. You don't even look at them, right? And then not only that, all the other boxes that you want to check off in terms of the guy being able to provide for you, him being, personable, him being able to network, him, having a presence in his community, all these different things. This dude might have all of this shit, including the net worth, and you don't even give him an opportunity because you come into it already looking like this is not going to work because he's not tall enough. Then you complement that with whatever else you look at that as a negative when you first meeting him. But the real interesting part of it was when she was acknowledging all the negative shit, the things that she wouldn't generally look for in a man.
Right.
The story was she was out somewhere at a fucking bar or some shit, and none of the men in the club would come and approach her. And then this little bitty motherfucker that ain't black stepped to her with some game.
So they met in the club.
Knocked her right out her boots.
Yeah, but they met in the club though.
Yeah, they met somewhere live.
Oh, like they wasn't online and no shit like that.
Nah, he
met
met
her. What you talking about?
And then talked to her on the phone for weeks or some shit.
Bro, you good?
Oh.
What happened? The nigga fell out the bed?
Kill you.
No.
You was about to die.
We had a creepy door open right now.
I was about to end you. I was coming over there to kill whoever was creeping in my house. I really said that.
And y'all in the white people surroundings too. Shit, they might have been coming to get that piano.
Yeah, hey, no, but nigga, listen to this though. The way that this shit is built, the way these apartments are built, it's right up against the fucking forest, my nigga. When you step out this bitch, it's just trees, but nigga, like niggas will snatch you and run off with you. Like, it's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life. It's nothing like California. Like nothing like California. This shit is built right up against the. It's not okay. So you know how like when you had them houses in the mountains, right? Off subject, y'all, right quick rant. You know, like when you had them houses in the mountains, how they have all of that shit just pushed back. You know what I'm saying? Like your backyard is your backyard. Then it's the mountains. Nah, nigga, none of that. Your backyard is the mountains. Nigga, how about that?
He said, if your kids outside playing, somebody could jump out the trees and grab him and run right back.
Right off, nigga. You can play basketball, go for a jump.
Because where I live, it's like
shot, nigga.
I'm inside of a circle of like some little woods. Dude, it's crazy.
Dude, hey, and the basketball court is like right up against that shit too. Like if you shoot the ball and it go into the woods, that's a lost ball. I'm not going to
get that shit. I'm not. And I live here. I'm telling you right now. That's their ball. Whoever live on the other side have tweeds. That's
not gonna fucking happen. This is crazy the way it goes, but it's dope though. Like,
that game.
It's hard though. I like this way it's set up, but nigga, I can see the dangers in it already. Goddamn it. The wild coyote, all the shit, snatch right up and get right on because you ain't finna. It's kind of dense, so not like you finna chase the motherfucker through the woods. You know what I'm saying?
So much shit, moss. Trees.
I know what else has look, everybody doing the Cheesecake Factory woman responds video.
Yeah.
I know what else you guys have not talked about that's been going on for about a month.
What?
It's always hot topics too, right?
What?
And that is the what they call in the what are they calling this shit? The real estate RICO shit with DJ Envy.
Oh, hey, and that's crazy because I listen to a bunch of that shit on my podcast. Through YouTube, how on my feed and shit, but I just didn't think that it was like, a thing. I didn't know niggas was checking for Envy like that. Plus, I really don't see what the fuck you doing. It's kind of wrong. It's like business. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how that shit is ran. And he don't do his shit no different than the white people do that shit.
Nah.
Man, hey, that's how they do that shit.
Nah.
Well, because he's black, it's something different. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's not that. It's not that. That would be simple and that would be defendable. But it's not that. So here's the backstory, right? Backstory is during the pandemic and prior to the pandemic too, right?
Mm-hmm.
You had a bunch of guys, a bunch of niggas, right? Not just niggas, but in the black internet sphere, right? In black social media, you had a lot of cats that was coming out talking about number one, credit repair, and number two, flipping real estate, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, mind you, this is during all the PPP shit, right? So it's a lot of free money out here, right? A lot of money flowing that ain't being accounted for, right? So what DJ Envy did, right, is he ended up hooking up with this dude named Cesar Pina, right? Cesar Pina was a dude who was in the pen at one time for fraud, learned the real estate game while he was in the pen, and came out and joined a slew of other cats that are kind of, promoting, giving seminars on, not only giving seminars on how to flip real estate or how to do credit repair, but also giving people investment opportunities, right? As an add-on to the seminar shit, right? You go to the seminar, pay for the classes or whatever. Mm-hmm. Part of the course is, okay, yeah, you see how to do it. Come in, go. You can go into business with us on this new property that we fixing to flip, type of shit. Okay. Right? So
he told that to Envy,
or Envy was telling the people,
right?
Envy. So what Envy did, right, is Envy ended up being kind of in the mix with all of these different dudes. So you got the fucking Earn Your Leisure dudes. They had a big fucking scandal. You have the credit dude. This dude named The Credit Dude, right? He was the one who kind of kicked everything off. He was part of Earn Your Leisure and ended up getting separated or dropped. It was a scandal with him. You got the dude named Jay Morrison. Jay Morrison, fresh out the penitentiary, flipping real estate, doing these fucking courses and some more shit. He ended up in a bunch of fucking lawsuits and shit, right, against him. And then the Cesar Pina motherfucker and his wife, right? What DJ Envy did was he was like he's a celebrity face of this shit, right? And he got the Breakfast Club. All these motherfuckers have been on the Breakfast Club multiple times, right? Wow. So you're using your platform to promote, the business, and then you're in business with, like, you literally have a company or two that you are in partnership with this motherfucker. So let's take the Cesar Pina motherfucker, flipping New Jersey, right?
Wow, so yeah.
Envy is in business with him in some capacity or another. He's also an investor with him they bought this big ass fucking school, and they're supposed to be trying to flip this shit and make it into apartment units, right? Envy is in for $500,000 on that particular property. However, they've got multiple other properties and shit, right? And multiple seminars that they've done together where they've lured motherfuckers in under the guise of you doing business with DJ Envy, even though DJ Envy ain't the motherfucker you giving your money, right? Yeah. So DJ Envy is kind of like the face of it, and then Cesar Pina is the one who is doing the business. However, this is where the scam part comes in. Pina had at first been doing some cool shit, right? Flipping properties or buying properties or whatever on the distressed market. But what he was doing was he was getting a lot of street people and shit, right? That was coming up and having 150, 200 grand, 300 grand, 80 grand, 60 grand, shit like that. And he was promising them, you give me your money, you give me 100,000, I'm gonna promise you a 30% return on your investment in 5 months or less. Mm-hmm. What the fuck? So, like, nigga, the average ROI on any investment right now is about 8.5%. Nigga, that's just average on any business. What the fuck are you doing, right? What he was doing was taking a property that he already owned and, number one, taking out a refurbishment loan on it, so a second mortgage on it, and then selling the properties or portions of the properties to multiple motherfuckers.
The same portion to multiple motherfuckers?
Say like if the property is worth 250,000, this nigga got 750,000 worth of fucking investment in this property from 4, 5, 6 different motherfuckers, and he's paying each of them. Okay, you put in 100 racks. I'm gonna give you your 30 that you made off of it 5 months later. But here, let me roll that 100 over in this other property that I got coming up. So it's a Ponzi scheme.
Right, it is a Ponzi scheme, but
that's exactly what it is. Shit,
that's what I said.
Fucking,
like, you know, but okay, so I didn't know that there was that in depth. But at the end of the day, right, ain't no money being made off the properties going to the people who invested in it.
That's what I was trying
to outside that little punk ass 30%.
No, and the 30% is coming from the new investments from other people.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. They literally ain't making no money.
None. They're just
taking. Then when it comes time where motherfuckers is like, I need my principal back. Fuck the motherfucking the profit margin. Just give me my principal, motherfucker. You don't hear from them. So now you got 20 lawsuits against them. Now how it blew up? How it blew up was you got another motherfucker named Tony the Closer, right? Tony the Closer, ex-football player, motherfucker, whatever and shit. And he used to be one of these niggas flipping real estate, selling his courses or whatever. He kind of blew up and kind of got in the media space, and he was kind of fucking with the podcast, the ones that was getting big money, right? So he, like, for instance, he paid $80,000 to get 2-3 motherfuckers on $1 million worth of game early in the days. Or no, he paid $400,000 to get 3 motherfuckers on $1 million worth of game, but he ended up making $8 million as a residual off of him being on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It blew his brand up. So the nigga has been kind of like on that kind of shit, but lately what he's been doing is kind of like on some busting scammer shit, because the credit dude shit went on Instagram Live with Tony the Closer and was like, yeah, man, you motherfuckers don't never say nothing about the Caesar Pena flipping New Jersey motherfucker. This motherfucker owe me $800,000. What? Yeah, man, I gave him whoop 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 whoop. He did this, did that, and did the other. DJ Envy is a part of that shit too. So then DJ Envy came on Tony the Closer's live stream to try to kill that shit, right? Immediately, but end up lying. And Tony the Closer went in on him, right? And so the shit got big after that. Like, nigga, in the last 2 months, nigga, the feds got involved, the NBC News and shit, nigga, the whole fucking expose on them. Caesar Pena got arrested, nigga, for fraud, right? Niggas, this nigga got arrested for fraud and bailed out $1 million bail. Nigga, you owe everybody in they mob. You know niggas that pack pistols.
Yeah, no, real shit. Like, you got street niggas trying to give them. See, that's what's so fucked up about that, right? Because it's not hard to pay motherfuckers what you owe if you righteous in your business, nigga. Like, that's why your punk asses are getting locked up. That's how that works. Okay, so look, in terms of DJ Envy though, how much Fed time is he facing? How's that gonna work?
So it's not about him facing Fed time, right? Because DJ Envy, his lawyers issued a statement saying that he was cooperating with the feds and that he's a victim as well, blah, 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 blah. However, these motherfucking 20 lawsuits, right? 13 of them got DJ Envy's name as a defendant, as well as 8 of them have iHeartRadio as defendants. Right? The first few lawsuits only was suing Caesar Pena. But since DJ Envy started taking such a stance, motherfuckers is like, hell no, nigga, the only reason why I gave this nigga my money was because of you. You said this was yours. And they got multiple videos of this nigga. This is DJ Envy.
So that's what I'm saying.
Flipping New Jersey.
So
flipping MJ. Yeah, come and invest with us. Yeah, that kind of shit.
So this nigga is basically just being put on the hook for being the face of a fraudulent Ponzi scheme, but not necessarily the money man behind it. Because
right now you can't make the connection between, you can't show Envy profiting from the actual fraud, right? If they track down where this nigga got any kind of fucking wire payments from this nigga at the time. Like money came in, he took part of that money and I'm gonna take it and pay you what I owe you, part of what I no nigga. No nigga. Yeah, that's receiving stolen property through the wire fraud, nigga. That's fair shit. However, I'm not really concerned about DJ Envy going to jail. I'm really looking at, nigga, are you gonna have a job? Because you know, iHeart already is advertising that they need somebody, a new morning show host. But you know, that could just be in conjunction with the fact that, you know, they've been trying 37 different people out every motherfucking day to try to replace Angela Yee.
Right.
But shit, Envy might be out of here, man. Like,
yeah,
imagine this shit, right? Like, I come to your job and shit, right? I come to you invite me to the job, right? Everybody know I'm at the job, right? I'm up there a couple of times and shit. Then all of a sudden, nigga, the feds come and bust me for selling cocaine and then say that, oh yeah, I was selling cocaine at the job. And then come and investigate you, talk to all your co-workers, start investigating who was buying cocaine from this nigga K-Mac at Frank's job.
Yeah,
all this heat is on the job because of you.
Not my job.
Because your business with me.
No,
and all you saying is
y'all keep saying business like
about this nigga selling no cocaine. What the fuck are you all talking about?
Like, I really don't know. Like, we work together, but literally, there's nothing else.
How about that?
I don't even know what that is.
My lawyer would be like, man, we ain't dealt with
I seen the Cocaine Bear movie, but I don't know about I don't know nothing else.
I seen the movie name though, but I don't move none. That's a bullshit.
Nothing about that.
No, but okay, I asked though, especially on Envy's part, because for that fact too, but A and B, like you were saying about the repercussions in terms of I bought this shit because of you. That shit has to have some type of like, there's no judicial isn't that like false advertisement or some shit like that? Like there's no, you can't get no time for that type of shit, especially if it's like in the millions of dollars.
Well, it depends on how far they allege that DJ Envy participated in the conspiracy, right? Remember, you have to have knowledge or forethought, right? That there was a crime being committed, right? In order for you to be participating in the conspiracy. You can't participate in a conspiracy and not know that it wasn't, think that you're just doing regular business type of shit, right? So it's that, but also, there is a lower standard of proof in civil court than there is for a criminal conspiracy.
I told you about that.
So again, I'm not as concerned about this nigga being arrested as I am concerned about this nigga being hit over the head. Because they look. They started off saying $8 million. Then it jumped up to 17 million like overnight, right? The calculation. Right now, the feds is talking about they looking at $80 to $100 million of fraudulent transactions from this nigga Cesar Pena.
So I had to get about the house.
So that becomes a thing.
Too much money.
But it also becomes a thing because of the rate that fucking property taxes and all that, or property, how it, the equity, the what am I, the word I'm looking for?
I'm stuck on the money, the amount of money that they.
Because when you dealing in property,
I know what you're saying, Frank. It's the equivalent to how they do us in the dope game and shit, right? You get caught with a key and you get in the court and they telling you they didn't fucking calculated that shit down to the dubs, right? They telling you to make 117,000 out of this key, and you be like,
bro, like this property is technically worth.
Niggas only making 28. What the fuck are y'all talking about, man? This shit exactly. An ounce is $700. What are you?
Like, nigga, that's what I got it for. Why are you trying to put me for this other bullshit? Right? That's what I'm saying, man. Like, they do that same shit with property, though. Like, they can boost that shit up as high as they can boost that shit.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? That's real crazy. Hey, niggas need to start being righteous in their business, man. Niggas need to stop being so greedy, bro. It's enough money out here for everybody. That's ridiculous. And now you facing Fed time. Your fault. And as far as my man DJ Ivy is concerned, your whole reputation is ruined. You probably it's gonna be hard pressed finding a business partner from here on out, nigga. That's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you some funny shit, right? How karma just comes back. You know, I've been, you know, I got a subtle beef with DJ Envy. I think he's soft as hospital cotton and shit, right?
Oh yeah.
And lately, right before all this shit broke, right? He was in a back and forth with the EYL motherfuckers, right? The Earn Your Leisure motherfuckers, right? And he was on some shit like, I made y'all, right? I created y'all wasn't shit before me. I pumped y'all shit up. I put y'all in the mix. I put y'all on whoop whoop. And Caesar was kind of like quiet because he was like, yeah, you know, like I'm part of that. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was part of that mix too.
Right. So
what you talking about? You put Caesar on, motherfucker.
Right, and this my whole thing, though, right? As long
Ain't
as
no Caesar without you and all that shit.
To Earn Your Leisure, niggas need to probably sue his ass too. Get some of that money he owe everybody, nigga. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm happy you brought that shit up because I've been watching a lot of that shit on YouTube, but they don't go in depth like that. Like you brought all the shit into perspective, low key. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah, that shit been going on for a minute. I was on it when it first jumped off.
So look, so what kind of media trainers up under them? Because that nigga PR people had to push it on the internet, like, or at least on YouTube, like this nigga was caught up in a scam himself, and motherfuckers coming after him.
That's his defense. That's his defense, and that's his defense to. Well, actually, so it's his defense, but he's not. Well, he's being called to defend. We haven't gotten his answers to the lawsuits that have been named that have named him. However, what he did is went on the offensive, right, and sued Tony the Closer for defamation, right.
But didn't the nigga pay you for none of that shit though, right? He didn't jump on
in his statements of fact. In his lawsuit for defamation against Tony the Closer, he is stating that he was victimized as well. Mm-hmm. And that the defamation part comes from Tony the Closer saying that he was in conjunction with the scam.
But wouldn't proof being him suing the motherfuckers he was supposed to not be in conjunction with the scam? Like he's supposed to be worked by them. So should he be suing them, nigga? Not me for talking about them working you, nigga?
Well, it's it's a media ploy. It's what I'm saying. Remember that this nigga's trying to win in the public court opinion first.
Use crooked as a Z, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Crooked as a Z, nigga. That's crazy. That's crazy as fuck. Yeah. DJ, don't let the light skin fool you, man. Them motherfuckers is like closer to white devils than you think.
Tell ya. Let me tell ya.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy, man. And you worked a lot of your media for. It's gonna be hard for you to get a business partner, my nigga. You might as well just take what you got and move to Panama somewhere where yo.
I know we ain't heard shit from Angela Yee.
Or that nigga Charlamagne in the yard, nigga.
I mean, well, no, Charlamagne did never have nothing. At the time when all this real estate shit was jumping off, when DJ Envy and Angela Yee were on the Breakfast Club promoting all this real estate shit, right? And the fact that they were in real estate. So you think Envy had gotten Angela Yee and hooked in on a couple of projects or whatever. Remember, Charlamagne was kind of on the outs because Yee was mad at him behind the Gucci Mane shit. Remember, she was talking about leaving the show back then.
Yeah, right? But what I mean by that,
so he never had nothing to do with none of their business.
Yeah,
Charlamagne used to come in, do his 8 and skate, right? Do his 4 and hit the door type of shit, right? He wasn't fucking with Yee and Envy on none of their outside business deals. He was doing his media shit, right? Wow. The book shit. He was doing the fucking the Black Effects Network shit. He had the show on Comedy Central, you know, and trying to put together all this different podcast shit, whatever. His own podcast, his interest in Schultz's shit, the fucking Flagrant 2. You know what I'm saying? So he had a whole bunch of shit that was going on that he was like, I ain't fucking with them, right? Remember, Envy said that he had talked to 3 different people and shit, right?
So, okay.
About real estate, Joe Button.
So look, I say that because Charlamagne is basically the face of the Breakfast Club, and he didn't say nothing in defense of the Breakfast Club. And generally, most motherfuckers come for the Breakfast Club and talking about either DJ Envy and his bullshit, or because you know it's always DJ Envy of the Breakfast Club. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why I asked that. And Charlamagne didn't say that.
What they did is Charlamagne, you know, fucking did as much mind in his business as he could, but they gave DJ Envy a whole segment to address the shit on the Breakfast Club. It's, you know, he did his typical bullshit line. I ain't never stole nothing from nobody ever in my life. And then Tony the Closer came and played a fucking old clip of him and Gia on their podcast where he was talking about when he was young, he used to get dressed on Sundays, dress in a suit. He had a homeboy that worked at Costco or fucking wherever the fuck he was going, and he would fill up his basket with electronics and an old receipt and walk that shit to the door. His boy would just fucking check his shit off and he would walk out. Nigga, yes, you have stole some shit.
The internet wins all the time. Bro.
All the time, nigga.
Hey, so look, this is the crazy part in it, but my beautiful esteemed daughter got to go to bed. She got to go to work in the morning, and I got to get back to the hotel room while the ride is still hot. So we're going to get that together. But this has been definitely another episode of More Discuss. The first episode where we are in the same building together. You know what I'm saying? We in the
More to discuss without the intro.
Without the intro, right?
Real raw.
But we in the building though together.
Real raw,
so
baby.
Take that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all get back instead of the intro. You get us in the same space at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
I'm glad to see you guys look beautiful there together, man. We all gonna really have to work hard to get in the studio.
Saying right in California, do it big. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Cali, getting it together.
I need
all 3 of us is in this bitch.
Do all the lights.
That would be turned up.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, that would be lit. Hey, and we in Cali, so it'll be dumb.
So,
hey, we gonna have some footage from the Young Fair outs and the rest of this weekend, and me being out here in Virginia. We gonna figure out a way to pop that in here.
Drop a little vlog
within the next couple episodes.
Wait for y'all to send it to me so I can get to the cutting board.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, like, share, subscribe. More to discuss in the building together in the building one time, and that is this episode. Hold on. You back? Are we on? Is it still live?
Yeah.
Your hair. Shout out to the person who did your hair.
Shout out to Braids by Crystal. She snapped, y'all.
Yeah.
She really did her big one.
She did shit out of that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. All right.
Happy birthday to y'all both too.
Yes.
Boy.
Peace.
That's even worse.
Grab my shit, put it back over me, and tucked into it like a burrito roll myself.
Yeah, that's me for sure. Like you ain't gonna get it this time.
Bitch, you gonna take it this time, right?
You got to pull hard. Yeah.